What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to take a look at the massive 21st Century Toys 1/18 scale TBF-1 Avenger plane. Now this isn't just any sort of plane. This is actually a torpedo bomber which the US used during World War II. Now throughout this video I'm going to show you this plane's features, all of its functions, and just give you a better understanding and idea of what this plane model offers and whether or not it's worth it for you to pick up yourself. You can find these types of plane models made by 21st Century Toys all over eBay. There's quite a few of them currently on the market, but they're not cheap. They're definitely up there in price. And, if you do find one, most of the time, for a good price, most of the time they're going to be used, as I picked up this one. But I didn't really need a box. So if you're wanting a box, just know that it's going to be a lot more expensive than you would probably think. So this plane did come with 3 figures. I've already got the pilot in his seat as well as the rear gunner. But just as a little close-up, here is the tail gunner figure. Very nice detail all the way around. He did come with a parachute. I just took it off for him to be able to fit in the plane. All 3 of them actually did come with parachutes that they can sit on or that you can remove. These are fairly, articulated figures. You do have to be careful because they are a little bit old. The plastic is old at least, and so the figure can snap if you're, not too careful with it. So, but yeah, a lot of good detail on the figures. The plane did also come with a lot of missiles. So these would be on the side. You can already see that I already have 2 on the side of the wings. So basically there would be 4 missiles on both sides of the wing. This plane also came with a torpedo, and I'll show you that right now. Now it's a little bit harder to actually show you, but these doors do open up, which reveals the bomb bay, and you can actually see, let me zoom in here for you guys, there's a torpedo right there. So pretty cool accessory that does come with the plane, and of course you can close it right back up. So let's take a closer look at the engine area of this plane. Let me turn my flashlight on so you can see all of that amazing detail that 21st Century Toys implemented into this model. This propeller does spin all the way around, as you can see there. Let's take a look at the cockpit area. Both of these doors do slide back, and you can see the figure in there. Sorry, it's a little bit shaky, but I'm trying to show you the interior detail there. You can kind of get a glimpse of it. Pretty detailed all the way around inside. And let's look at there's the radio operator's position in the middle. And then here is the rear tail gunner's position. I guess you could call the little ball here, which the gunner is located in, is rotatable, so you can move it around. I guess the gun can go up and down as well, but carefully because you don't want to snap it. I'm going to turn my flashlight on again just so you guys can see. So we're at the rear of the plane here. There's the rear landing gear. But there's also the rear machine gunner's position. And you can see the machine gun kind of sticking out there. He's got 2 windows on both sides. So looking on the other side, there's a little cool hatch here that does open up. Let's turn the light on again, and you can see the inside view of the plane. There's a little gun there, and you can kind of get a glimpse. Probably not from this angle, actually. Let me kind of see if I can get underneath the wing there. You can just barely see where the top gunner sits there. So pretty cool, and the figure can fit inside there, so that's another cool little detail. The 2 flaps back here do move up and down. The tail also moves side to side. I know there's a specific term for this. It's either ailerons or something else, but these flaps are also, you can move them as well. So a lot of cool moving parts on this plane so far. For anybody trying to fit or curious as to how I fit the figure inside this ball area, basically you just squeeze this and the top pops off. I'm not going to do it right now, but the top piece here pops off, and you have to kind of slide it out this way so you don't damage the gun here, snap it off. And then you can kind of squeeze him in there, and then this top ball or sphere mount, whatever you want to call it, can go back on there. So you can take it off, but just be careful. That's what I found easier to do because there's no other way to put the figure in, so you want to take the ball off. Now, this is a fairly large plane, and if you don't have as much space needed in order to display such models, there's another cool feature that comes with the plane that can save you some space, and that's exactly how it was done whenever these planes were put on aircraft carriers in real life, and that is the folding wings. Now, I'm going to show you how the folding wing feature works. And just, you got to be very careful when you do this because this is old plastic and it is fairly fragile. And you just want to be as careful as possible when handling such planes. So I'm going to start with this side of the plane. Now basically what you want to do is you want to take the wing like this and you want to pull it out, okay? And then you want to push it this way, okay? So let me show that again. You want to pull it out, okay, and then you want to twist it this way upwards. And there's a way to lock the wing into place, so you just twist it up like, you should be able to twist it up, there you go, like that, and the wing locks into place and stays like that. So another very cool option when you're trying to display these things. And when you're moving the wing up, make sure you hear that clicking noise and you'll know for sure that it locked in place. So I'm not going to do the same with the other side, but just so you can get a better idea of how that feature works there. Now, before you actually, I forgot to mention, before you twist it up, so there's this little flap here, okay? And when you're putting the wing back into place, you want to make sure that flap is closed, and that way it has better support. And before you want to twist the wing back into the folding position, you make sure that flap stays open, okay? So closed and open. Let's take a look at the landing gear and how the landing gear can close if you want to hang it up on your ceiling or whatever you want to do without the landing gear. There's a little peg here. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. This right here. And it is spring loaded. So if you want to close it, you just push that peg in there and then the wheel closes into place like that. So easy as that. And when you want to take the wheel out, you carefully hold it by this piece, bring it up, and the little spring tab here, you just flick it up and it stays right there. So basically just make sure it gives more stability to the wheel here. So because without that peg piece, it would just kind of, flop down, I guess. So another little view of that. So overall, a very beautiful and very nicely made plane model by 21st Century Toys. If you're looking to pick this thing up, I definitely recommend it. Even for what it's going for nowadays, I mean, you really can't find another detailed plane such as this. I know 21st Century Toys makes a lot of other planes that are as detailed as this one. But if you're into like the World War II planes and stuff, this is a pretty cool plane to have. And it is a large plane to have as well. So just keep that in mind that it will take up a lot of your space. When I do have it displayed, I always keep the wings folded up because it just takes up a lot of space, as I said. I think that's going to have to do it for this video, guys. Make sure to hit that like button on the video. Comment down below if you want to see more of these types of videos. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss any upcoming videos. I did make a lot, and I still continue to make a lot of other review as well as unboxing videos all throughout my channel. And yeah, so have a great one.